CCIT customers, welcome to this wonderful new video, and I'm glad that you're joining us. If you are, I'm glad that you are enjoying the experience so far with the series and the videos that we are providing for your company so that you can take action in securing and protecting your online company or any business that is on the internet or connected to any network for security. So guys, in today's video, I just wanted to speak to you guys a little bit about employees increasing the masking of online activities. So I've done some research here and I've seen there is actually a lot more online activities happening with your employees in your company when it comes to online usage of irrelevant things, you can say like that, which they could be doing work and they're actually masking those activities in many different ways. It's also been concluded that in 2019 this was happening as well a lot, but now it's even increased more. So I'm going to be speaking to you guys today about that. I think you guys are going to enjoy this. So let's quickly dive into it and yeah, let's see what it is. So with the research, this is what we found. Key findings include 450% increase in employees circumventing security controls to intentionally mask online activities. A diverse sample is set for businesses that verified by size, industry and geography. So at least a global 5,000 organizations were representing a lot of these things happening. So for example, 450% was the increase in employees circumventing this, right, of mask of online activities, and it's 230% increase in behaviors that indicate intent to steal data. So number one, they're trying to steal data as well, while doing mostly maybe virtual work or remote work, because this is a study mostly on not just people are doing work from home or doing remote jobs, which is coming more and more often these days, but it's actually as well people that are at companies, employees doing these types of things, masking online activities, doing things they're not supposed to be doing at work, and they are always finding a way around security, breaking security protocols and jumping into things that they're not supposed to be doing. So the findings indicate that in 2020, the equilibrium of employee security, the trust has been broadly disrupted and is currently actually in chaos, said Man Koo, CTO at DTX Systems. Trusted insiders once thought to be reliable and responsible are changing their behaviors and increasing the risk of data loss, external attack and regulatory compliance violations for their employers. Key findings: 56% of companies reported remote workers actively bypassed security controls to intentionally obfuscate online activity. This is more than 4.5 times higher than 2019, which represents a 450% increase in the first 8 months of 2020. That's a massive increase. Maybe if you had say 10% increase, but 450% increase, that's quite a massive increase. So more than 70% of the escalated incidents visible to the security and HR teams included at least one attempt to circumvent a second security control to exfiltrate data without detection. Companies reported remote workers mostly commonly attempted to intentionally bypass the corporate VPN, with a virtual private network, to mask their online activities. 72% of companies surveyed saw data theft attempts by a departing employee wanting to take protected IP with them or new employee looking to inject IP from a previous employer. This represents an increase of 2.3 times or 230% over similar behaviors seen in 2019. Over 40% of incidents proactively detected flight risk behavior as well as abnormal reconnaissance data aggregation activities. The growth in premeditated data theft attempts and intentional activity masking behaviors by employees strongly suggest that companies are facing a heightened risk of data loss as virtual employment models become the norm. Furloughs are extended and reduction in force actions continue. The findings in the report highlight the lack of adoption and ineffectiveness of network and endpoint cybersecurity, employee monitoring and data loss prevention tools, and suggest that organizations need to prioritize human elements and workforce behavior in relation to data, process, and machines as a pillar of their next generation security and IT technology strategies. And I actually agree with that so much. The thing is, if we take it in reality's perspective, security overall is an issue. and we are always falling behind. IT companies, as ourselves, are always falling behind when it comes to the latest security trends out there. We are always, and it's coming more and more the norm that they are actually going in front, and we have to follow up, or IT companies or security, mostly of the top security companies, all of them have to try and push to stay with the trend, try and push to stay with all the security threats that are coming out. And it's always been like that. It's always been a falling behind thing, mostly even the past few years. But this is the thing, right? I believe, well, this is something that I believe, that coding, or even just the whole infrastructure, or Windows or Microsoft or any systems, needs to be redeveloped in such a way that security, ransomware attackers, hackers, anybody that's trying to create threats, trying to do these things, have to literally start from scratch, from fresh, doing everything over again, learning everything, all the things that they have learned through the years. They literally have to start from the bottom. And that's, even if it has to take a few more years to recreate the Windows software, or recreate another OS, you know, just with simply redeveloping the security completely. Maybe redeveloping security as a whole. If it takes 6 years, if it even takes 7 years, it's definitely going to be worth it. Number one, everything has to be relearned from every security, well, not every security, but from every hacker or any threat that's, you know, group of people, hackers, that's whatever they are called, trying to get data, trying to hack into systems. Because we know all over the world there are a lot of problems with that, a lot of things happening. If we can get to the bottom of that, of changing, redeveloping security completely, I'm definitely sure, even if it takes a longer while, I'm definitely sure that security will definitely be on top again, in front, and they will definitely have things much easier for them as it is right now in modern days. But hey, that's my opinion. That's what I think could work. I don't actually know if things like this would work, but here's a few security tips that I've been sharing with you guys today. So have a look at that. If your employees are definitely spending some time doing other things, online activities, stealing data, or maybe Amazon, Netflix, that's something that's happening a lot. So that's a trend. That's what employers are doing remotely, and a lot of other stuff as well. They are masking their online activities, and they're getting smarter by actually stealing data and getting into places where they're not supposed to be, and a lot of things that they're actually doing that they're not supposed to do. So guys, watch out for this. Do your research, and definitely stay up to date with the security trends so you can make sure that your business is safe, your business is secure, and that you're going forward. Before we go, I've got something that I want to share to you. If you have a business and you're actually designing clothes, or you want to sell clothes, well, check out the link below. It's called Bonfire, and for every person you also invite on that store, your store, that you can sell stuff as well, if that person gets invited, or another company gets invited, and they decide to sell clothes, then every clothing that they sell, you get $1 for it. You can even get $100 just for inviting someone. It's definitely worth checking out. I think you guys will enjoy it. Check the link below, follow the link, you guys just check it out. Cheers.